Well, he's an absolute legend, Shane Crawford, and the run was one thing, but this ride, the Tour de Crawford, raising money for Breast Cancer Network Australia, is going to be absolutely massive, and we're going to be following, thanks to Jets Fitness, and Jets Fitness, I should say, has pledged a whopping $10,000 as well to help you out. Crawford throwing that up to Breast Cancer Network Australia as well, and you've completed day one, I understand. Crawford, how are you feeling after day one?
Yeah, g'day guys. Not too bad. I was hoping I'd be feeling reasonably good early, so I was very lucky. The conditions were pretty good, and we were able to roll down the highway fairly well, and got in before dark, which is always a good thing. So day one, about 170 k's tick, and just got a few more to go.
A few more? How many more?
I've got 21 more days.
21 more days.
Crawford, 156 k's of 3,600 today. You said that the weather was great and you got there a little bit earlier. Our producer, you know well, Craig Moore, suggested you perhaps should have kept going for an hour or two just to take advantage of the good weather.
Well, I did finish out the road a little bit, not too far, but finished out the other side of Bendigo heading towards Swan Hill, because Swan Hill tomorrow is my destination, and that's just under 190 k's, and then it's the day after, which I keep looking at and going to, the Wonder Mildura, which is 222. So, the way I look at it, I've just got to keep moving. That's the way I look at it. Just keep moving and ticking along, and I'm just very hopeful the weather stays reasonably well, and the wind's a problem for cyclists, and I'm just hoping the wind's not going to be too bad until we get to the Nullarbor.
Hey Crawford, it's Richo. Well done on what you're going to do, mate. It's an unbelievable effort. How much support did you have today? Can anyone just slob up next to you on their bike and ride along with you for a few Ks?
We had plenty of guys as we got into Bendigo on their BMXs, and that one riding next to me, chucking a mono, doing as he pleases. But obviously from a safety point of view, it's especially on the highways, we're going to be really careful, because we certainly don't want any accidents whatsoever. But I'm more than happy for people to roll with me for a K or two. But it's pretty much pretty much just on the move and heading along. So the support's amazing. Like I can't really explain what all the country people are like. They come out of nowhere onto the highway. School buses stop. All the kids get off. Even the trucks slow down and bip their horn and show their support when normally they're in a hurry. And it's incredible. I got the Bendigo, and there was just people everywhere. It's there's obviously not a lot happening at times, so they really embrace charities and what people are trying to do, and that's what makes it so special, because that obviously keeps you charging along. I get a lot of abuse about, come on, can't you go faster? But I keep saying, hang on, I've got a fair way to go, so I'm just pacing myself at the moment. But that's what makes it so special, and that's what certainly helps you when you're struggling a bit.
How often are you going to go through a set of tyres, Crawford, in the next 22 days?
I don't know. I was lucky today. I didn't have a flat tyre at all, so I thought I might, because as you come out of Melbourne, there's a lot of glass on the side of the freeway, so I thought I might have been stopping a bit. But I really don't know, Richo. I've never been across the Nullarbor, so I don't really know that terrain too well. All I know that
it's flat.
I know it's flat, and there's not a lot of trees.
There's a straight road in the middle of it.
They said you sort of got to look out for the cattle grates, and you got to look out for the camels. So.
There's also a pub, Crawford, about it'll be an hour and a half by car outside of Ceduna. It's a town called Penong, which is the pub where if you go surfing over there to Cactus, most people hydrate on a regular basis. Wouldn't mind if you could just call in there. The last time I was there was a bloke on the floor.
You left your sunglasses there, did you, Jared?
Wouldn't be surprised if they were still there.
Yeah, right. No, well, that's the thing. I'm going, once I go through Mildura, I'm going to areas I've never been before, so at least you get to see a bit of the country. But I'll take that on board. I'll certainly stop and have a good look around. And I've actually got a bus. I've got a great support crew, but I've got a bus which, once we get to the Nullarbor, that I can actually sleep on, because I'm told there's not a lot of accommodation, and we've got a few people with us, and so it's a bit like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, as we head across the Nullarbor.
Is Big with you, the Tongan masseur that's been part and parcel of your career?
Yeah, I've had I've made sure Albert's come with me, so the strong Tongan man, and he's going to be very important just to keep me ticking along and making sure my back doesn't seize up.
Hey, Croft, you've done the run before. You know how mentally tough you need to be to do these sort of things. What's the bigger challenge? Is it the physical side, or is it your mind starts playing tricks on you?
I think it's just getting up and doing it every day. We're going to sort of average around, just under 170 k's a day for the 22 days, and it's, as you know, Richo, it's you just get up and you just got to go, and there's no other way to do it. But to be honest, physically, I feel like, okay, I'll be okay, and mentally, I know it's going to be tough. But one thing I find really difficult, and something that I don't know how you can train it, is the emotional side of things.
Yeah.
Because obviously meeting a lot of the women, and a lot of women who are dying, and a lot of others who are battling breast cancer and trying to get themselves better, that knocks me to bits. So I sort of, try and get myself to be brave, when I'm around them, and try and say the right things. But as soon as I go from that, that knocks me for six. But in saying that totally motivates me. And, after that, it just, that just keeps me flying along. So, so I'd say the emotional side more than anything is the real challenging thing.
Congratulations, Crawford, and keep on keeping on. Just 21 days to go. And for those people who want to get behind Breast Cancer Network Australia, it's bcna.org.au/Crawf. If you want to donate, I'll be full of information on what the ride is all about. We'll catch you on the Footy Show tonight, Crawf.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, and I really appreciate the support. And I've got a bike for you, Richo. So if I happen to see you across the Nullarbor, I have a bike for you ready to go.
Oh, mate, I don't know if I'd last a day. It's unbelievable, Crawf. Really admire you for
Well done,
it.
Crawf.